Welcome or welcome back to Tarot AF. So today we're going to look at separation, no contact, how they feel about you now. Obviously we'll have a spectrum of people watching this of where their relationship currently is. It could be, you know, there's just water between you guys at the moment, so it's that physical barrier between you, or and you might be talking, or it could be, you know, you've been in a relationship and you just need some time apart and they could be in a different room from you, that kind of thing. So I will try and read the energies for everyone, but some things might not resonate with you with your current situation, so take what you need and discard anything that doesn't feel relevant. But yes, so today we've got 4 piles for you guys. We're also going to get some channeled messages and some love oracles as well. But we have got the Threads of Fate tarot cards for pile 1 with the amethyst heart. We have got pile 2 with the ethereal visions with the moonstone heart. We've got the marigold tarot for pile 3 with the rose quartz heart, and we've got the Synesthesia Tarot pile 4 with the opalite heart. So if you've never been to a pick a card reading before, welcome. You just take your time, pause the video and see which pile is calling to you. There's no right or wrong, it's just whatever you feel is calling to you, and just trust that that is your deck. And you can look in the box below for the timestamps and I will meet you guys there. Hi there, pile 1. So if you picked the purple amethyst heart, then this deck is for you. So I'm going to shuffle your cards on camera. These ones are a little bit harder to shuffle, so you can't really bend them, so fingers crossed. There we go, they did it. But I've already shuffled your oracles for you, so we'll bring those out in a minute. But obviously I want to say before we get started that obviously you have, there is this distance for a reason, whether it's beyond your control or whether it's been mutually decided or whether it's one party. So like I said at the beginning, I'm going to try and pick up on the energies that I see and try and get a read on the whole situation to give you guys some advice. So Spirit, pile 1, how does their person currently feel about them? How do they truly feel about them, their person? Ooh. And we got a flyer. We got a flyer straight off. Where do you want to go? Do you want to be up or down? Up. So we have the Hanged One, known as also the Hanged Man in some other tarot decks. So Spirit, what does pile 1's person truly feel about them? So we have the 10 of Swords, and we also have Justice in reverse. So Spirit, how does their person truly feel about them during this separation or period of no contact? Spirit, how does pile 1's, really cool to that one, Ace of Coins as well. So Spirit, I want to get one more card. There we go. Oh, we got 2. Okay, we're going to keep both of them. Let me just pick them up off the floor. Okay, so we have as well, we have the Conqueror of Wands in reverse and the Anchor 2. And then in terms of your oracles, you guys got Embrace. Through each other you find missing pieces. Also Twin Flames, your passion ignites. We got the Empathy card, you feel and understand the emotions of another. We got Commitment, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your being. We got Regret, I know that I cannot change the past. And we also got Financial Constraints. So firstly, I really feel like this person is going through their own self-enlightenment, and I feel like they've really had to take the time for themselves and anchor themselves. With this anchor here, I really feel like maybe there was a bit of chaos going on in their life and they've had to take the time to fully check in with themselves and create a bit more order and stability, because I just don't feel like they felt that they could be there for you in the way that you needed them. And with this 10 of Swords here, I feel like if you guys had an argument or that kind of thing, or there was just like a lot of mental turmoil, I feel like this person is still trying to wade their way through that. And with this regret, I know that I cannot change the past. I really feel like if they've done something to you, then they have still not come to terms with that. They have still not forgiven themselves for that. And with the Empathy card, I feel like they completely understand your point of view, your situation, where you are, but there is a still commitment, and also this twin flames and embrace, and I feel like they desperately do want to be there for you. But with the Conqueror of Wands reversed and also this passion ignites, I feel like they just, maybe at the moment their passion isn't the thing that's guiding them. I feel like at the moment, with this financial constraints and this Ace of Coins card, that they are at the moment worried about their own stability and security in terms of either job, career, you know, finances, just anything. Maybe it's their home. I feel like that is their sole focus at the moment. And with the financial constraints, I do just feel like the door is open, but I just think they're trying to work through that. They're trying to be this anchor, they're trying to set a new beginning for themselves where that is their focus, so then they can have the passion layered over the top of that. They're not thinking like, they are still thinking of this connection with passion and obviously twin flames and embrace. Like, I feel like they know that the togetherness is something that they want, but they can't do that at the moment. And with the Justice reversed, the justice can usually be between two choices, and I feel like in this situation they don't have a choice. They know that they've got to just surrender to their situation, and I feel like they are surrendering to this Ten of Swords, this kind of this mental situation which they can't see any way out of. I feel like they've just come to terms with their environment, and you know, if they did do something that hurt you, they do deeply regret that, and they do sympathize with your position. And I just don't think they know how to kind of open up that that conversation again. I don't feel like they're ready. I don't think they forgive themselves enough to reach out to you. And also with the Justice card, again, I really feel like this is a deep, how it's pointing to the regret. Like, that is what is stopping them from moving forward with this connection at the moment, like breaking this distance between you, is because I feel like they just don't know how to. They don't know how to open up. I feel like usually this person is quite a conscientious go-getter, Conqueror of Wands, but in this situation, I feel like they know that they've done wrong, and they can't kind of come back to you. And with this commitment, you dedicate yourself wholeheartedly. I feel like they are committed to you, but if this person has potentially strayed or betrayed trust in that way, I feel like they know as well with this regret card that I feel like they truly regret not making that commitment to you. That's really the sense that I get. But I just do get the sense that they are working on themselves. They are working on their finances and their situation at this point. And mentally, they're not in the space to, you know, either apologise or just come forward in that way. But I feel like they're sitting on their passion for you, this twin flames and this embrace. They're really trying to keep that under wraps and kind of just focus on being this anchor. And I feel like with the financial constraints, their door is open. Like, they do want to invite you in, but they know that they need to work on themselves with this Hanged One. They know they need to surrender to the circumstances, all of their choices that have kind of come and caught back up with them. They know that they need to surrender to that, and they can't move forward until they heal what they've done, heal the past, whether that's to do with you or whether that's, you know, not having, you know, not in their lives, like focusing on their career or that kind of thing. Like, whatever it is, I really see this need to kind of ground themselves, and I feel like they're just getting this fresh opportunity, and they know that's what they've got to grasp at this moment. Doesn't mean that they don't respect you, because I really do see that. And we're going to get some channeled messages, but I would be under the impression that they really respect you, and they just know that they're not in the place at the moment to give you what you need, is my sense of this. So let's get you guys some channeled messages. This is a big old channel messages deck, so I'm gonna shuffle them, and then I think I'm gonna and then I think I'm gonna split them in two and shuffle from both. Okay, no, she's just gonna Spirit's like, that was really stupid. So I'm just gonna shuffle them here. Oh, Mr. Ben, let's use you. Okay, your smile makes everything better. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing that's almost crushing them, is that especially if there is like physical distance and it's not just like, you know, just like you're just calling things off for the moment. I feel like when they see your smile, it's almost like they buckle again. I know I can't have you, so yeah, I'm sorry for playing games. Yeah, so with that commitment, if that resonated with you, if they did something to test your commitment, or like they, you know, tested the commitment that you gave them, like I really get that sense. It's nothing to do with you. So I feel like this financial position that, or kind of career job that they're going for, or that kind of thing, that I feel like that has come from them. That is nothing to do with you. Thank you for helping me. So yeah, again, I really see that they, you know, they regret, because I feel like you are such a nice person, and I feel like you've been nothing but probably open and honest with them, and especially if they've lied or that kind of thing, and especially with the 10 of Wands, they've put themselves in this mental situation. I feel like it's nothing to do with your actions. I wasn't ready for these feelings. Yeah, we didn't have we had deep passion come up in terms of reverse conqueror, and also this twin flames passion, but we didn't get any cups. So I feel like maybe it was just a real passionate, I don't know what the situation was currently, but it could just be that really passionate love, and maybe they weren't ready for like this almost cups emotions to pour in, and we didn't see that. So maybe that's what they're squashing at the moment. There's other things pulling me away. Again, that financial constraints that we saw. We've also got, I wish I knew where your head was at. So yeah, with this 10 of Swords, if they're trying to muddle through their thoughts, like I'm sure you didn't put a spanner in the works. I think you probably noticed the situation that they were going through and how they needed to focus on themselves. So you kind of backed off, giving them distance because you didn't want to kind of rock their boat even further. That's the kind of impression I get. I have the feeling you don't feel the same. Yeah, I wish I knew where your head was at. I need to go my own way. So this is what I feel like with this financial constraints. I feel like at the moment, that's what they know they need to focus on, and it is nothing to do with you. I wish I knew what you were thinking. Okay, again, so I feel like they're getting themselves in this mental spin because they just don't know, and because they don't know how to reach out potentially, or because they're muddling through their own thoughts. I feel so powerless. Yeah, I feel like they are in a survival mode at the moment, just kind of going through the motions, and yeah, I feel probably powerless to the passion that they feel and suppressing those feelings. And lastly, I always try to bump into you. So yeah, I feel like if there's some distance at the moment, or if that's the kind of thing that is, well, I mean, that's what we're talking about, separation and kind of no contact. But I feel like this person is trying to physically be there. Maybe they don't know how to open up a conversation via text or that kind of thing, or if they are doing those things, I think they just want to see you because your smile makes everything better. I feel like it calms them, it soothes them. But yeah, I just get the feeling that it is nothing to do with you. Like, this card is just calling to me, and if they messed you around, like, there is deep regret there, but I don't feel like at this stage they're ready to come forward and almost put their hands up about it. But they do feel about it, and they are just trying to work through it at the moment. And I feel like it is just that thing, that there are other things pulling them away, and that has nothing to do with you. That is their own stuff. And with the Justice card in reverse, like, that is stuff from their past actions have led them to this position, and you had nothing to do with them. And the I need to go my own way, I do see as that kind of, they need to sort their stuff out before they can be useful to you, or the support that they want to be for you. And I wish I knew what you were thinking. Like, if you don't feel like you want to contact this person, if you're still going through your own thoughts about this situation, of course, take your time. I feel like this situation is completely within your power, and like I said, they are going through their stuff. They have to own up to the consequences of their actions, essentially, but there is that pull to you still, and I feel so powerless. It's just like powerless in your presence, and maybe powerless in this situation of, you know, not being able to move past it because of what's led them there. So we've got no scorekeeping. So this is advice from you this is advice for you from Spirit. So no scorekeeping. I cut ties with past conflicts and make my personal life a clean, shiny slate. Beginning this moment, everything is new. When an old grievance repeats itself in my head, I introduce it to my new head tenets, tolerance and equanimity. Then I give it its stupid t-shirts and records back and tell it to leave. So yeah, so I feel like Spirit is advising you, and you know, like I said at the beginning, everyone's situation is different. So this advice might resonate. I don't, you know, it could be further down the line than just, you know, been on a couple of dates and that kind of thing. So I, you know, take the advice which applies to your situation, but I feel like it's saying that what's happened in the past cannot be changed at the moment. And I feel like it's almost, you have nothing to do with their past actions and what they've done. So you can tolerate the behaviour that they've had, but I feel like it's just saying, you know, if you do invite them back into your life, if that is something down the line, then your red flags will start to go off if behaviour repeats itself. Sorry, I'm trying to spit this out, but I'm just trying to, because it's not going to apply to everyone, but just, you know, your heart is probably saying one thing and you've got this huge passion behind this relationship, but just don't let the past rule it, because they will come back a different person if you allow them to come back to you, because they would hopefully have learnt from their past mistakes. But just make sure you dose that with an equal amount of mind. I know you're a smart person. I can tell already. Like, yeah, you don't need, you know, you might have needed to hear it, but like, I feel like you know this deep down. So honesty. This heralds a wonderful time of rooting yourself in complete and total honesty. It might seem scary to tell the truth all the time with everyone about everything, but when you practice radical honesty, you can stop hiding and start relaxing. The best part is honesty from you inspires honesty from others. What results is a rooting tooting trust parade, and everyone is invited except the bagpipe players, but you know, they'll show up anyway. So yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying, if you're honest with this person and tell them how they hurt you, and if you feel like you're ready to talk about that, you know, maybe they'll open up about their regret, and maybe that will give you either closure, or maybe it will open the path for them to get out of this Ten of Swords situation and for a new way, an opportunity of speaking to go forward. And then wholeness. I am complete, whole and filled with love. I have everything I need. If I ask or look for more, I'm ignoring the love and gifts that are already in my life. Instead, I'll be grateful and acknowledge that anything else would be extra icing on life's cake. FYI to whoever is listening, extra icing is totally welcome, as it's obviously the most delicious part. So again, you are whole, you are complete without this person. And I feel like, I don't know how long this separation or no contact has been going on, but you are absolutely the complete package, like by yourself. And if you do want to invite this person back in, then that will just be, you know, extra icing, cherry on top. But that does not stop the fact that you are already the cupcake with the icing already. And this person knows that you are. And I really feel like if they have tested commitment towards you and that kind of thing, and that's what they're working through and their thoughts, they, I think, are just trying to ground themselves, root themselves, and trying to have honesty towards themselves. And I feel like if you are honest with them, if you want to open up this connection, like I said, I feel like it's within your power. If you wanted to, then the honesty about what their actions did to you, that will hopefully bring them around to being honest and saying sorry and talking it through and everything. But you know, if they just kind of left for other things, you know, if it was a career, if it was a job, if it was a different school, whatever it was, like as in different uni or whatever, like I feel like it was because they knew they had to go down that path. Maybe they were feeling pressure from elsewhere, but if they did play games with you, they are sorry, they do regret their actions, and it is, like I said, completely within your kind of decision whether you want to do that. And I think it is just that they don't know, they can't get out of their mental situation and find a new way to talk to you because they don't know how you're feeling. Which I understand is such a frustrating answer to get, but there is that passion. They do feel that for you. There are just other things pulling them away at the moment, and maybe because they don't know how you're feeling, they don't want to rock the other things, the stability there and security they're trying to create in other parts of their life. If they feel like that's going to cause them even more heartache and kind of this, like I keep saying mental situation, but it is like with the Ten of Swords, they just feel in complete like disarray about it. Like I just feel like they're just switching, they're just trying to turn the tap off on their feelings. But yeah, you are complete without them if you don't decide to move back towards this. But if you do, Spirit is just saying, you know, wipe the slate clean. It's a new game, it's a new score, it's a new table, whatever game you want to play, chess, whatever. But you know, it's new, but remember that if there's red flags, like listen to them. That's your intuition telling you, that gut feeling. I'm not saying that they will be there, but if they are, just, you know, just remember what's happened in the past. Don't let it rule it, but just, I feel like the honesty is, if red flags happen, be honest with them and say, no, that is not okay, that's what happened last time, and you know. But I feel like if this is to progress, there would have to be this open and honest conversation about how they made you feel. And yeah, I feel like they would need to be able to open up to you in that way in order for this kind of Ace of Swords, this new communication. But I just do get the sense that they are working on themselves, on, like I said, their career, their schooling, their kind of home life, something along those lines. That is what's pulling them away. So it's definitely not the passion that they feel for you, because I get that really strongly. So pile one, I'm going to leave that reading there for you guys. I really hope it resonated. If you liked it, please do give this video a big thumbs up. I'd also love to hear in the comments anything that you have to say, if you felt like it's given you some good advice. And also, if you'd like to see more videos like this, please do hit the subscribe button as well. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my words out. I really hope to see you guys again soon. Until then, I'm sending so much love. Bye! Hi there, pile 2. So if you picked the Moonstone Heart, then this pile is for you. So we're going to look at what their current feelings are for you and about this connection, and then hopefully we will also, well, we are going to get some channeled messages. Oh, hello, we've got one already. We're going to get some channeled messages from your person. So we have got the Six of Pentacles, and then we are also going to get you some advice as well. We've got Judgment. So Spirit, pile 2, how is their person currently feeling about this connection? Ace of Wands. And obviously, you know, you guys, for whatever reason, whether it was you that has initiated the separation or them, there is a reason for it. I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly the reason, because there are loads of different situations. Let's see if these are supposed to be up or down. Up. Great. But I will just try and read the energies and Temperance as well. Yeah, so we have got the Six of Pentacles, we have got Judgment, we have got Ace of Wands, we've got the Hermit, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and we've got Temperance. And I have already shuffled your oracles, so I will get them out. We have got Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream and imagine. We also have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. We have the humility card. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same but on different paths. Harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. And we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. And we also have the patience card. So what I get from this is that I don't feel like you guys, you might have done, but I don't feel like you guys have had a massive kind of argument and burst and that's why you are separated. I feel like it could just be a period of cool off. And if there was a disagreement, I feel like it was just because you guys had opposing views on something. With this balance and with this temperance, I really get the sense that maybe you guys are just trying to marry the kind of support and challenges that you guys are potentially facing. But with this Queen of Wands down here, I really do see that maybe their energy was a bit drained and that's why they had to take a step back to find this kind of peace and harmony within themselves. Maybe it got to the point where maybe they were too passionate and too forceful with themselves and their time and their energy, and they were just like, actually no, I need to focus on myself for a bit. But with the Hermit card and also this patience, I really get the sense that maybe time is all this needed just to kind of, if it's been a long period of separation, then you know, I feel like it is their time to kind of focus on themselves, focus on that light. Maybe they do feel, maybe it's not even you that they've been giving too much of themselves away to. Maybe they just feel like other things. With this Six of Pentacles, they could be giving too much time to, you know, their other paths, you know, their career, their security, their home life, their, you know, it could be a number of things. But I just feel that they were in this period of giving, and maybe they were spreading themselves too thinly, that's why this kind of imbalance happened. And I really feel like with this forgiveness card over here, you know, stop focusing your energy on past events. Maybe that's what they were doing. Maybe stuff was happening around them in their past and they were giving too much attention to that, too much attention to the past events that they can't change. So actually they needed to have that time to reflect on their circumstances and inwards and look at themselves. But with this Ace of Wands and with the reverse Queen of Wands, I really feel like they are ready to kind of ignite that passion again, kind of ready to kind of spark your interest and your intuition and kind of and bring that back out again. With the Judgment as well, I feel like they've almost heard their calling, their kind of higher purpose, as it were, and maybe the higher purpose for this relationship, and they've kind of accepted the things that they can't change, so their past actions, this period of separation, and I feel like they've really tempered their emotions and kind of balanced maybe all the aspects in their life. Maybe that's all they needed, was just that time to kind of look at themselves, look at what they were doing and being like, actually no, I'm wasting and draining my energy on things that don't serve my purpose. But actually this, if you do forgive them and you do want to allow this back into your life, I feel like they are at the place now where they are at peace. They are at peace with their situation, and I feel like they are just being patient with themselves and maybe patient with you and where you are and your feelings towards this. But I definitely get the sense that they were giving themselves too much away, not towards love though, because there's no cups here. I feel like it was really like their either work, their kind of, if they were studying, like their studies, that was what was taking them away. And like I said, it was nothing to do with you. I just feel like it was, maybe this relationship was just something that they knew that they wouldn't be able to kind of serve you in the best way, as in like be who you needed them to be whilst all of this was going on. So they needed to find that harmony within themselves and know that, you know, maybe you weren't on the same path as them. Maybe you were pursuing other things and they didn't want to get in your way. But I really do feel like this Ace of Wands, they are ready to strike that back up if you want to, but they are being patient with that. Maybe they've already reached out to you in that way, and you're just trying to kind of see whether you want to allow this back in. But let's get you some from our mega channeled messages. I'm going to split them in two because last group I tried to shuffle them together and it did not work. So we have got, and I'll do some from the other deck as well. So we have got, you make me so happy. I love talking to you. Thank you for always fighting in my corner. You're the one that I want. I miss you. I am not worthy of you. I can't make up my mind and your family won't approve of me. Okay, so maybe they were spreading themselves thinly because they didn't think that they were good enough of you, this worthiness, and maybe they need to look on themselves and kind of be like, why am I having these feelings of not being worthy? Why do I feel that, you know, pile 2 is so above me? And maybe it was family, maybe, especially with that 6 of Pentacles, maybe they were trying to focus on other things because they were like, well, I don't feel like people are going to approve of me, so I'm going to just focus my attention elsewhere. And then they were like, actually, this isn't making me happy. But with this, yeah, I love talking to you. I feel like if there is no contact at the moment, which is obviously what we're asking about, they do deeply miss you and they do want to talk to you again, and maybe they replay your conversations. You feel like a stranger now. So yeah, I mean, I get that impression that maybe they haven't quite given you that Ace of Wands yet, like that kind of opening that they want to, but they definitely do. And I can't make up my mind. I feel like this is that Temperance thing again, and maybe they're just like, if I do open this door, am I going to have all of these feelings again of feeling unworthy for this love? When actually I feel like they are just trying to find peace and harmony within themselves and love themselves to then allow that in. Because, yeah, I wish I knew how you felt. Again, okay, so it's one of those things where if this forgiveness card over there, you know, this one here that we were talking about, if there was a situation where I don't feel like it was a blow up, but I feel like if they just spread their time and that's why you decided to give them some distance, that yeah, they don't know if you forgive them for that, if they were the ones that initiated this kind of separation time away. And I'm sorry that I hurt you. Oh, pile 2, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I just feel like with these cards as well, you know, you are always someone who is defending and standing up for people that you believe in, and they do clearly want you. They do clearly want to make this work, and they do miss you. I feel like Spirit's saying that they needed to work on themselves, like they really needed to do that. But I feel like they have found that harmony in that place. But if they've really hurt you and you're not ready to let them back in, and you know, actions do speak louder than words, and the Ace of Wands does feel like an action. So I feel like they know that maybe talking to you about this situation, they've actually got to show you how they feel. And yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that they hurt you as well. I really am. Let's get you some advice from Spirit too. But yeah, if that's what it was, if they were pulling themselves away to different things and you felt like you were being ignored potentially, like, get that completely, like, and that has nothing to do with you. That is all on them, and I'm sure this person would say that to you as well. Like, you weren't the reason that they were distracting themselves or being pulled away to go do different things. Like, that was just because they needed to sort out stuff in their mind, but they went the wrong way about it instead of having an open conversation with you about it by, you know, distracting themselves. So we've got commitment. I willingly accept that it's safe to topple my walls and commit completely to a relationship. It might be one that's already here or one that's on the way. Either way, those walls have got to go. Without them, I can go further, feel freer, and love bigger than ever before. Bonus, no walls means I'll save a lot of money on picture frames. And we've also got celebration. When I come across people in happy, healthy relationships, I give jealousy the finger and celebrate their joy. When I do so, I'm rooting for the good guys, which means that I'm a good guy. And that means all of us win. Who wants to celebrate? So with this commitment card, again, I feel like it's, if you do want to let this person back in, I feel like it's got to be almost all or nothing. I feel like, and that's how they'll feel about it as well. You know, if they're going to commit, that can't be going on again. That Six of Pentacles, them taking their time and elsewhere. Like, I feel like there will have to be a celebration of this, you know, whether that's a commitment to the next level or that kind of thing. But if not, you know, don't let this situation like have any bearings on moving forward other people. They are not the same people, and you do not need to worry about other people's commitment to you until they give you reason to. And you know, celebrate the people around you, the love that you have already, and also, you know, that is just, like it says, if you celebrate other people and you celebrate their wins, which I'm sure you already do, because I know that you fight in other people's corner, keep doing you, because the right person is already asking for you and manifesting you. And yeah, just be ready. If it's this person and that you want to let back into, absolutely fine. But you know, you don't have to open up this door if you feel like actually we're different, need to close that chapter. But guys, pile 2, I'm going to leave that reading there for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this resonated with you and you like this video, please do give it the big thumbs up. You can also subscribe for more videos like this. I really hope to see you guys soon. Until then, I'm sending so much love. Bye. Hi there, pile 3. So if you picked the rose quartz heart, then this one is for you with the Marigold Tarot. So we are going to get their current feelings towards this relationship, and then we are going to get some channeled messages and some advice from Spirit from you guys. I've already shuffled your oracles, but let's get some. So we've got the 7 of Cups in reverse. Ooh. We have got the 4 of Wands. Thought we were going to get some flowers then. We have got the 7 of Wands. We have got the Page of Rings in reverse, and we've got these 2 which were sticking out of the deck as well, upward. So we have got the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Cups as well. And then for your oracles, we have got, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Your life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. We have vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Health, I will honour the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And we've also got Goddess of the Moon. So I really feel like with this person, they have maybe in the past with this Page of Rings in reverse been really analysing their actions. And I feel like they were just in their head about this whole situation. And with the 7 of Cups reversed as well, I really think they almost... I think their dreams and their visions for the future were almost looming too large. Almost that was actually taking them away from the present moment. With this 6 of Cups, we've got this kind of romanticizing the past. And maybe they were romanticizing past relationships or something like that. But I really just get this sense that their hopes for the future were actually just... like, I feel like they were living in the future and also the past, but not actually in the present. That sounds really weird to say in that way, but I feel like they were just constantly looking for that end goal and judging how they were going to get there by their past actions and and what happened in the past. So actually they weren't changing anything in the present, so they were just constantly in this cycle. And with the Four of Wands, I really see that, you know, I feel like they know that they connected with you on this kind of passionate, energetic level, and you were really like-minded, and you had that kind of, you kind of ignited each other's fires in that way. But with the Seven of Wands, I really feel like there were clear opposites, I think, and maybe they felt like they had to defend their position and stand up for what they believed in. And also with the Three of Wands, like, there is a lot of like waiting for them on their part, and I really feel like this was their kind of analytical brain taking over, and they were literally just kind of waiting for things to happen for them, but they were just stuck in their past. So that was not, they couldn't change anything, they couldn't change their circumstances because they hadn't learned from their past and their past mistakes. And with this kind of goddess of the moon, I really feel like at the moment, and maybe this is the cause for the separation and kind of no contact between you, they have been trying to stop this Seven of Wands, this kind of defensive position that they found themselves in, and just really listen to that intuition, because they knew that they were fighting for some reason, like for their kind of will, but I don't feel like they'd actually connected that into themselves, if you know what I mean. I feel like they were almost, it was just kind of surface level, and they were just doing it for the sake of it. And with the Health, I will honour the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Maybe it became an unhealthy obsession with trying to get their point across. And maybe if you guys do differ in opinions or something like that, or there was a particular subject that really like felt like you both had your backs up against the wall on, I really feel like they are trying to kind of get out of this like examining behavior that they might have had, and you know, maybe trying to find a new approach to having those conversations. Also, the Page of Rings is all about kind of commitment and kind of that thing. So maybe they weren't ready to kind of move things along, or maybe you weren't ready for that at that moment, and maybe that's what's caused this bit of separation and kind of this block between you, is that it wasn't progressing, and it was kind of just staying still, and maybe one person wanted that, but actually fighting against that and saying no was causing them this divide within themselves. Maybe they wanted to do it, but they just didn't know if they could. But I see with the Six of Cups that they really are looking back on the past and the past of this relationship too. And I feel like with this Vision card, maybe now they are seeing the future clearly, and they do want to kind of move towards that now. And I feel like I don't know if they have actually, there's this forgiveness card here, there's two forgiveness cards here, so hopefully they have looked at their past actions, not just before you in this situation, but also for maybe their ideas of what a relationship was before, and hopefully they've forgiven themselves for their past actions, and also forgiven themselves for those situations that they were in, and hopefully they are releasing those past hurts. I feel like they're in the process of that at the moment, is really listening to that spark inside of them. And maybe they really don't understand why they've got in their head with this card over here and this turmoil that's been brought around. And maybe if you initiated the separation, maybe they didn't understand that at first, and maybe they were really frustrated against that. But I feel like with this Vision, they're starting to see that their actions, you know, they were wrong, and they were defensive, and maybe they weren't letting their guard down as much as they needed to, and they were just waiting. Maybe you felt like you were putting too much work in, and that's why, and you just needed a cool-off period from this. But I really see this forgiveness, that they do see that life is too precious to waste, and they do want to create a new reality with you, but maybe they just don't know, with this Page of Rings in reverse, whether that is what you want, that kind of relationship with them. Let's get you guys some more cards. We're going to get some channeled messages for you. I've got two piles of these because I tried shuffling them all together, but they were too big, so I'm going to shuffle them in two separate cards, so two different decks. So let's see what comes out. So pile 3, Spirit, what channeled messages do you have from their person? Woohoo! They are all over the floor, so just give me a moment. So we have got your love heals me. We've got, I'm trying to be the person you deserve. I loved you from the start, and I'm trying to get clarity about this connection. We have also got So yeah, your love heals me, this health. Maybe they've, during this kind of separation, maybe they realised that actually they had to heal their past hurts, but maybe they knew that your kind of understanding and your love was the thing that actually helped them further through this. I wish you could see what I see. So yeah, okay, I need to work on myself. Yeah, I got that. I got that feeling. I fell for you and I'm still falling. I don't want to share you. Okay guys, pile 3, oh my gosh. Okay, let's get some more. Okay, I can't have all of those, but let's get some of these. I really respect our friendship. I've never felt like this about anyone before, and I don't know how to tell you. Okay, so I really get the sense that this person is, with this 6 of Cups, really looking back on the past situation, and you know, I really do feel like if maybe this relationship came about through a friendship, which I really strongly do feel it was, and maybe then more things happened, sorry. I feel like they maybe always had those feelings for you with this I loved you from the start, and I fell for you. I feel like they probably did fall when they first saw you, and maybe when you also kind of, you know, started to have these feelings for them, that's when it just kind of became a big catalyst. And I'm trying to get clarity about this connection. Yeah, I really feel that. I wish you could see what I see. So, and I don't want to share you, so maybe they, if there is this separation here, and maybe it was things that they said or they did, but, or maybe you felt like you needed to work on yourself. Maybe they're just like, no, you don't. I need to do the work. Like, I am not deserving of you. And I've never felt like this about anyone before. Like, there's a reason that they are still clinging on to this, still looking at their past actions and behaviour, and analysing their defensiveness and why they've done that, and the reason that they're trying to heal and work on themselves and try and get out of this pattern from behaviour. And that has nothing to do with you. That will be from their past relationships, things that they have gone through, and their kind of conceptions of what they thought it was. But I really feel like you have shown them a new love, a new way to love, a new way of being, and maybe that's the I wish you could see what I see. Maybe you have completely like given them that moment of clarity of like, wow, this is actually what this is supposed to be. And I feel like they've messed it up, and they know that they've messed it up, and they are just trying to make themselves a better person, heal those, learn from their past actions so that they don't do it again. And I don't know how to tell you, maybe they don't know how to tell you any of this, you know, maybe especially if they've liked you for a long time, maybe they don't know how to tell you that. Maybe they don't know how to tell you that they have these feelings for you. And with the 6 of Cups and also the 7 of Cups in reverse, maybe their dreams and desires about you they never shared, and they were a bit closed off in that way. But I feel like they just don't know how to open themselves up to it. But I can really see with this forgiveness that they want to forgive themselves, they want to move forward, and they know that there's a reason that this separation has happened at the moment, and they know that hopefully this will give them time to kind of balance themselves out in order for them to be the best person for you, because I really feel like that's what they want to do. They really want to work on you, and I feel like they want to work on this relationship. So let's get some more cards as well. So we have got resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and colour from my once rosy life. But nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel like very much of myself. We've also got humility. I take a deep breath and I release all of my desire to be right. Without right, what's left? A soft and pliable version of me that's willing to make mistakes, hear other people's opinions, and try doing stuff a different way. In other words, I get to take a pretty sweet, all-inclusive brain vacation. Some restrictions may apply depending on the current tenacity of my ego. And we've also got self-worth. I cast off all concerns about what people think of me. I know I'm totally kick-ass person, and my kick-assness can never be diminished by rejection, so people can think what they think and feel what they feel. In the meantime, I'll just keep on knowing that what I know without thinking about what they are thinking about, what I already know, I think. So this advice is for you, and I really feel like Spirit is telling you that you are beyond this connection. This person, because I even said when the forgiveness cards came up, I was like, well, I hope they've been doing that. I hope they've been learning from their past actions. I feel like this person is just stuck in a rut in their own cycle. And maybe this energy is quite toxic for you to be around. And I feel like Spirit, you know, you make your own decisions, but this is the advice that really Spirit has. And it's just focusing on you. Don't focus on this relationship at the moment. I feel like until they really come forward with a new way of talking about this, and actually when they are healthy within themselves, like they've actually understood and forgiven themselves for their past actions, there's nothing that you can do to help them. That is work that they have to do on themselves. And in the meantime, you be you. You do what you need to do. You follow your goals. You be your kick-ass self, because you are awesome. And you know, this resilience, like, this has a higher purpose. This relationship situation, whatever you found yourself in, this was here for you, and a learning curve from Spirit, that maybe it wasn't the right person. But also I feel like this, I wish you could see what I see. Maybe you are, you know, at this stage too good for them in a way. Maybe you have your stuff together. You are this, you know, really driven person towards your goals, and, you know, this humility, you know, you can be humble about your situation and that kind of thing, but, you know, you are a brilliant version of yourself already. And just really rid yourself of the situation. Take it out of your mind, and it's all on them to do their healing and their work. You can't change that situation. So the best thing for you to do is to kind of move on from it, and let them sort themselves out. And if they come back and they are ready, and they are truly different, and they have changed, and you feel like, oh, okay, they are a different person, they have actually accepted all of these different things, yeah, I'm going to open myself up to this, fine. But at the moment, like, I really feel like Spirit is saying, you know, look at yourself, do things that make you happy, be around the people that are actually going to help you through this, and kind of, you never know what will happen. You know, this is just an obstacle towards what you're supposed to do, whether it then comes back and makes this relationship stronger, or whether you go on to someone else and, you know, maybe their behaviour raises these red flags, and then you know how to communicate it to them. Whatever it is, it does have a higher purpose. But I feel like at the moment, maybe the friendship is all it's going to be. But we've said this is separation and no contact. So at the moment, I think Spirit is just saying, like, they need to be the ones to reach out. You know, they don't know how to tell you these things. Until they are ready to tell you those things, you can't force it out of them. They need to come to you with this situation, especially if they've hurt you. And yeah, you're just too good to almost be waiting around. Focus on you, focus on what you want to do, and they can catch up with you if they're ready to catch up. Pile 3, that's where I'm going to leave that for you guys today. I hope it resonated. I hope the advice is useful. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. And also, if you'd like to see more videos like this, please do hit that subscribe button. I really hope to see you guys again soon. Until then, I'm sending so much love. Bye! Pile 4, so if you picked the opalite heart, then this one is for you. So I've already shuffled your oracle, so let's shuffle these cards for you today. So Spirit, pile 4, what is their person who they're currently not in contact with or separated from truly feeling about them and this relationship? So Spirit, pile 4. We have got the 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, that's about 5,000 cards, so we will not be using them. So Spirit, We have got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, a lot of security here. We've got the Hierophant and we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Spirit. Ooh, okay, these two are sticking out and they are calling to me. We've got the King of Wands and we have got the Five of Cups. So with all of this pentacle energy, oh sorry, I'm also going to get you your oracles too. So we have got secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. We also have reflection, give each other some space at the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. We have got man holding a coin, which does not surprise me with all this pentacle energy. We also have satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to the self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. We have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations and forms of illumination. And we also have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So your person, pile 4, is clearly going through something to do with maybe it's work, their career, that kind of progression, or it could be that they are working on their kind of finances as a whole, like their security, their home, or they could be studying. I really get that sense. But I feel like with this King of Wands, there has been a change of destination. I feel like they have moved away from you, and that is what is causing the distance at this point. And I just feel like the distance that has been put between you has not been, I don't get the feeling like it's something that you guys have put up for a purpose. If you have done, it might just be because with this Hierophant, there might have been maybe a secret that came to light, or a secret that has been being kept in that maybe caused this bit of friction that meant that there was this separation. But with this Five of Cups as well, it could be maybe they suffered a loss, a personal loss or something, or that they've had to go away to do, or maybe they just emotionally they were still healing from their past and actually they hadn't fully done that. But I just get really the sense that whatever it was, I really feel like it's to do with their job or, you know, career and or like kind of study. I feel like that is what has really caused the separation here, and they at the moment are just focusing on that. They really want this new opportunity for this prosperity, and they just want to put that groundwork in. With this man holding a coin as well, it's literally like they are taking that Ace of Pentacles, they are taking that security, that is what they want, and they are really being diligent for this work, and they know they need to keep plugging it away even if it is taking hours of their time. They know that consistency is key here. And I feel like with this Three of Pentacles, maybe they know that you guys are always going to be a team. If this was kind of a romantic relationship that came out of a workplace scenario, I really feel like they know that you are still a team in that way. But if it wasn't, I feel like they have just got the strong foundations and they are putting a plan into motion, and they are really grounding that and working away towards that point. And maybe they've kept this plan a bit of a secret from you or something, or maybe the Hierophant is more you. Maybe they just don't know what you are thinking and they don't know how to reveal that part of themselves because they just don't know where your head is at. But really, I think that this reflection and this secret admirer, I think maybe they are reflecting, especially with this Five of Cups, maybe reflecting on this loss that you guys have had because they've switched these directions. I really do feel like it was from them that they were like, no, I need to focus on this. I need to focus on this project or career or whatever it was. And I think they are really hoping for the best, and I think they do find a lot of satisfaction and creativity with the King of Wands as well. We really have this kind of conscientious, passionate, kind of almost restless energy, and I really get the sense that you bring out this spark in them, and I feel like they are just going after this spark at the moment. They are just trying to put that into reality and physically manifest it and finding their happiness. And maybe at the moment having that security and that foundation for themselves is making them happy. But with this kind of no separation, no contact, I really feel like maybe they know that this separation is nothing to do with the emotional side. Maybe there is a bit of that. Maybe they feel the loss of you not being there, but maybe they know that it's because other things have come up that have pulled them away, and actually they are content in the relationship. Like there was probably nothing wrong. It's my real sense for some of you that there was nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong with what was going on. They just knew that they had to take this opportunity and leap for that. But they definitely, if they've never expressed their feelings for you, or they haven't said them recently, like they definitely have more than they are letting on at the moment, and they are just trying to put their new ideas into reality. And yeah, I feel like they needed to define themselves with this satisfaction. They needed to find, I feel like you are probably a really strong person by yourself, and they probably see you as this King of Wands person who is just passionate and energetic and goes after what they want and has all of these brilliant ideas, and maybe they felt like they need to put theirs into reality to kind of match up to you. But I do get the sense that this separation is, like I said, something that they needed to do themselves, and it was their kind of self-improvement. But I don't feel like there was a big conflict, but I do feel like there is a loss, this kind of gap between you, which is obviously why you're watching this for this no separation contact video. But let's get some channeled messages. I've split them in two because I tried to shuffle all of them for pile one and they went everywhere. So I've shuffled them into two, so I never want to lose you. Okay, so probably they don't want to let you back in at the moment because they know that if they do, there's that fear of if they put themselves out there that they might not get you, they might lose you, maybe as a friend if you guys did leave things more on a friendship level. I love the conversations we share. So again, I feel like you are this King of Wands, this person that just ignites that passion, that spark within others and other people. There are things I'm not ready to tell you. With that Hierophant, I really think they're probably the ones that are keeping a part of themselves, keeping a part of their faith and their belief about this relationship and who they are. And the secret admirer, maybe they're not ready to reveal that secret to you. Maybe they're not ready to tell you all of their emotions, but because maybe they are just trying to be this Ace of Pentacles. They're just trying to get their kind of support, their network down and grounded. I wish I could go back and do things differently. Yeah, I get the sense that they don't want this kind of gulf between you, but I feel like they probably cut the ties for you, so that they could work on themselves, but so that you didn't feel weighed down by them. That's the real sense that Spirit's telling me. I think about you every day, yeah. I need more time. So yeah, they're still putting in those hours and dedicating their time elsewhere. And I feel like they know that they've always got a strong teammate in you, and you guys will always climb those mountains together and push forwards. But they do, I feel like, just need time to still find their happiness and know that they're on the right path. I can't put my guard down yet, and sometimes I think I dreamed everything. So yeah, so I do get the sense with this Five of Cups, there is that loss there, but maybe they don't know if that, because there's this separation, maybe they don't even know if that's real. I can still feel you. So yeah, they are reflecting, this reflecting card, reflecting on you, reflecting on the times you shared and all the memories that brings up for them. And I feel like, yeah, it's a lot, guys. I don't want to be left behind, and it hurts me to see you in pain. Oh, pile four. If you guys are in real pain about this, and you know that just know it's nothing to do with you. They are working on themselves, and they are trying to get their position, because I feel like they think about you all the time. I just feel like I really get the sense that they don't feel like they're good enough, and they want to go back and do things differently, and maybe how you guys left things off, and they definitely don't want to lose you. But yeah, and this I don't want to be left behind. I really feel like they were trying to keep up with you, and they knew that maybe, like I said, they were weighing you down a bit. And if this is causing you pain, this separation, then I think with this Hierophant, they keep having these conversations with them if you feel like you can. But I don't feel like they're ready to come forward with these emotions yet. They're not ready to kind of release them, because I don't feel like they would be giving you enough time at this moment. But let's get you guys some advice from Spirit. But yeah, if they left you in this pain, then I'm really sorry, pile four. Yeah, and especially because I feel like there is like we obviously this is separation, no contact, but I do feel like there is this kind of physical distance. So actually it is all just that Five of Cups, that feeling of loss in the relationship, and they're feeling it too, and they're reflecting on it and all the times that you guys shared, but they're just not ready. They're not ready for this. They're not ready for everything that you are, your brilliance. Levity. Laughter is the best legal medicine, and it looks like it's time for you to take a sweet, sweet hit of it. When someone annoys you or a plan goes awry, try finding something funny in there. And if you ever feel like the butt of the joke, remember that the only difference between someone laughing at you and someone laughing with you is that in the first version, you're not laughing. You always have the option, so opt to lighten up. It's legal in almost 200 countries. So yeah, this Spirit's really telling me, like, this happens for a reason. This block in the road, this is just as much for you as it is for them. I feel like at the moment, it almost feels quite selfish on their part. And I feel like if you are feeling those things, then yeah, I feel that too. Like, they are at the moment just focusing on their kind of material life, as it were, and they're keeping things back from you. But that's not good if you feel like they've left you hanging, if you feel like they've left you without any kind of confirmation of feelings or anything like that, because then you think it's a bit of a dream as well. Like, they obviously think it's a bit of a dream. So maybe it's all of this kind of unspoken energy which is really, really getting to you. But Spirit would not have given you this relationship, and everything is destined to happen if they knew you weren't ready for it. And this is to heal you and to help you move on. And I really do feel like there is this love there that they have for you, but I just don't feel like they're ready to let you know. But you can't hang around waiting for them to then suddenly one day turn around and tell you. Like, keep living your life. We've got appreciation. I appreciate the unique ways other people show their love rather than compare their ways with my ways. Then I appreciate myself for maturely putting up with people who just can't seem to show love the normal, obvious, universally accepted way. Good job, both of us. Yeah, I feel like you, my friend, pile 4, I really feel like you, if you have opened up about your feelings to this person and they didn't jump at the chance to be with you and reciprocate completely, and they showed their loves in other ways and all of these things, but you can't change the way people talk and the way people act. And I really feel like Spirit is saying, like, there is someone who, communication is key. There is someone who is going to communicate with you and tell you how perfect you are and brilliant you are, because you are powerful. I can see that. This has nothing to do with you. We've also got support. I look at the vast network of support in my life and I'm reminded of what a superpower it gives me. At any moment, I can call on an army of top-notch people who want the best for me, which means I'm basically invincible. Take that, loneliness. Run for the hills, boredom. I'm sorry. What did you say to me? Pervasive, all-consuming anxiety? Damn right you didn't. Yeah, with love and the love of others around you, the people that truly count in your life, I feel like it's telling you that 3 of Cups. Surround yourself with people you love, people you admire, people you want to be like, because you become that which you surround yourselves. At the moment, this person is so focused on their own things that they obviously do care. They do care. That it's not that you imagined these feelings, they were there, but at the moment, Spirit is really saying, like, you can't change what they've done, you can't change their actions, you can't change how they feel or how they communicate how they feel to you. Find solace in your friends and the people that really count in your life, and find laughter there. And I'm a catch. I'm a total catch, and I know all the reasons why. I know that anyone would be lucky to be with me, and that doesn't mean I'm arrogant or snobby. Self-respect is just one of many qualities exhibited by this complete and utter babe. Yeah, you are a complete catch, and you are going to be caught by your whole support network, and they are there ready to receive you. And you know, I really get the sense that you are better than this situation. You are better than how they left you and how they are working on themselves. You need to do the same. I feel like you are already there, and they were just trying to catch up with you. And if it was something like without your control being taken away, like them being taken away or you going elsewhere, like, you are still brilliant wherever you are and regardless of what they think. So just keep showing the world your light and your brilliance, because whether it is this connection, whether they come back and you know, they've worked on themselves and they're ready and they're actually ready to express their love, then great. But if not, like in the meantime, just, there shouldn't be a meantime. You live your life now, you live your path, because I feel like you are there, you know what you need to do. This person can catch up if they want to, but just know that you have a fully supportive network of people around you who appreciate you, who show you love in the obvious and universal way that you should be shown it, and just trust that those people are there for you, pile 4. So pile 4, I'm going to leave that there for you guys today. I really hope it resonated and, you know, the advice was useful. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like this, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel below. I really hope to see you guys again soon. Until then, I'm sending so much love. Bye!